Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Micro Investor, where we do technical analysis and price predictions on multiple different cryptocurrencies every single day. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about Solana, and it's been a while since we talked about Solana. So bear with me here because I'm just starting to put some things together here to try to make this video have some good information, but at the same time, I don't want to make it too long. So what we're seeing here with Solana is I'm using the Fibonacci retracement that's going from the top of what I'm saying is our wave one, and this is the price that Solana was at in the middle of August. At that time, Solana's price had topped out at around $48, $48.50, somewhere around there. And then we saw it go in a pretty good amount of retracement, getting real close to where it was actually within its 52-week low, which its 52-week low was back in the middle of June. And that was, at that time, a price that was around $25. So we got really close there within our 5 waves down that we had to the downside here recently, and we had just gotten to a price of around $26 before we had seen a little bit of a boost in the price of Solana. We managed to actually go up some Fibonacci levels here after touching that low, and what we're seeing now is that we're seeing Solana working its way up to hopefully do our retracement from where it was within this wave one. And if this is a wave three, this wave three could potentially be going to a pretty good upside as it works its way out of all this mess that it's been in. So if you look at Solana, I mean, Solana was one that had a really high price. I mean, when we look at the price that Solana was back in November of 2021, at that time, Solana's price was above $250. It's around like $260, and then we saw a insane drop to the downside, just like we saw with all the cryptocurrencies. But you can see that there was pretty much like a wedge pattern, a falling wedge pattern that Solana did have, and then it just started to do all the sideways trading that it did between June and pretty much now. So if we're seeing now the move to the upside here, if this is going to be a large 5-wave move to the upside, then in this case, we could be seeing a pretty nice retracement with Solana. Probably not going to go to its all-time highs here anytime soon. But I mean, there's a good possibility that we could be seeing a very nice retracement within some of these waves. If we were to retrace where we're at, say within the waves 4 and 5, then in that case, I mean, we could be seeing Solana go up a pretty good significant amount still from where it's at this moment. So looking at Solana over this last week and a half, you can see that we have these really large green candlesticks that have been pumping very nicely, and we have less red candlesticks that are much smaller than our green candlesticks mixed in there. So it's nice to see that, and seeing that Solana is currently holding support that's at a price of around $32. So it's holding support at this Fibonacci level that it just got over. And the next Fibonacci level that it needs to get over is at a price of around $35. Now let's look over at our moving averages, because this will probably say a lot about our next price pumps. And you can see that our 100-day moving average is going to be right over that next Fibonacci level. So we might be seeing a little bit of extra resistance as we do attempt to get over that. So if we were to get it to a price of, say, $36, we would be getting right up into that 100-day moving average. And also you can see our 50% Fibonacci level is at a price that's around $37. So if we can just keep pumping from here, we can probably have a really good shot of seeing Solana go back and retrace where we're at within that larger wave one impulse that's going to take us up to a price of around $48. And that's also where a 200-day moving average is. So we can be seeing a really nice price pump more than likely if we were to just go back and retrace where we were at within this price that we're at within mid-August and start breaking through those levels. Because you can see in mid-August, the 100-day moving average was that resistance that we were having for Solana, and then the price of Solana had dropped at that time. So if we do manage to pump through that 100-day moving average this time, that could be a very bullish thing to be able to accomplish, and that could be what could really lead Solana pumping up to that 200-day moving average and do that really nice retracement that we need. Now, since the timing of things that are coming up mixed in with the 100-day moving average and that 50% Fibonacci level, there is a possibility that we could be seeing a lot of extra resistance with Solana as it makes these attempts to get over everything. So if we're lucky, I'm hoping that within this next week, we could be seeing Solana get above this 50% Fibonacci level, and that would be the best case scenario that we could be seeing. So that would be within the next week, hopefully seeing Solana going above a price of $37, and from there, then it's all about just retracing, seeing how things do work out with that. But obviously, this is a scenario that's going to work out as long as the news is good, as long as there's not some much larger than expected rate hike on the FOMC meeting, and that doesn't just completely just crash the crypto market. So crossing our fingers with that one, that is what happens with Solana. Really hoping that we do see Solana pump up to that 50% Fibonacci level, and by that time we'll probably be seeing the completion of a wave one within these smaller impulses. That's all part of this this new larger impulse cycle that we're within now. So looking at some other details just while we wrap it up, that bull market support band, that's going to be at a price of around $43 if we were to pump up to that price and get on the other side of that. That's where we'll see these much larger price movements with Solana, and we haven't been on the other side of that bull market support band for a very long time. You can see the resistance that we've had after we've come down in that wave 3. So looking at things now, there's this possibility that these larger price movements with Solana are very very close, as long as things do go according to plan. So anyways, that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I will see you all the next video coming out right after this. Thank you for watching, listening.